always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Virginia Cavaliers. Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Demon Deacons are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. After run, now throw. Makes the catch. It's a fumble. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. It's caught. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. The 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the... return to improve this field position.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. And some room to work. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Got to give the defense credit on that. Taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Snap to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia.
love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses to 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Pulls it in. It's Graves. There he goes. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Finds a little space. It's a running room. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. Oh, he's got a chance. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Graves. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Clemens. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Cavaliers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Direct snap. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. They'll run the sneak for it. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through. But this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go. No push. Big stop by the D.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got a tight end that can get down the field vertically on the corner route? You know, if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. And the Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one. He's got space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Back has it. Running to Green. Crosses to 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Clemens. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Got a little space. Picks up the first down, still moving. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Running into the open space. Crosses to 35. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd.
Ole Miss and LSU, fellas, they've given us some classics, and we've got another good one brewing today. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
A key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Virginia. They take the lead with the 6.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Houston is on a tear right now. Almost reminds me of the days of the old run-and-shoot offense there at U of H. They're up by 18 over Fresno State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Extending the play. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Still on his feet at the 45. Got some room to run.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Osborne. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here comes the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football.
Yo, your guys are not that fast, man. They ain't that fast, dog.
Nice break on the football.
You say my dudes?
Yo, them cornerbacks is not that fast. And they helping you out like it ain't nobody's business. My receiver got 99 speed.
Yeah, this nigga is, though.
I mean, he alright.
You shouldn't track that nigga.
Yeah, why not? My guy's a 99 speed. That wasn't no bad throw.
Yeah, this nigga 99 too.
Oh, okay. There you go. That wasn't a bad throw. Like, ain't no way, dog. This shit is
that
blowing
corner
me.
came over quick. I got deep though, playing over the top.
I don't care where you playing. I don't
You
care.
said that nigga covered 15 yards in 3 seconds, huh?
Yeah, nah. Nah. Oh, this is bull.
And the extra point.
That's only one of them, though. Got you for 3.
What? One what?
21-point cushion.
One interception.
Nah, you got me 2 you picked me twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the other dude, my guy had 99 speed, should have burnt your dude with 91 speed, and he just...
Should have burnt him.
Yeah, he's running right next to
Did he
him.
get jammed, though?
No, he beat him off the line and everything. He's not blowing me, bro. I'm like, this is some bullshit. I'm over it at this point. I'm like, shit.
Dude, go upstairs with mom, bro.
We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Demon Deacons in the hurry-up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
Yeah, she's in the bathroom.
In the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
What?
Caught near the sideline.
Nice.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
And he runs a quick out route. Now, this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him throwing the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Graves. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
They ain't even in formation. It's got to be offside. Legal formation or something.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
No harder position to play in the ball game than the offensive line. You know, tonight in this game, you're down by a lot. You know you have to pass the football. Man, it's a tough job to protect up front, and they definitely struggled on that play.
Quarterback making adjustments. He'll try it again on second.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on, bro.
Going for the massive explosive play instead.
Nah, they ain't giving me none of that. Come on, man.
Huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the
Them quarterbacks ain't got no man coverage.
To try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Puts it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
Down big ass dude on him.
It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, come on, bro. I do not.
He'll try to throw and pick up
fucked
the
that
first
up.
down.
Oh.
I'm right there, man.
Yeah, I fucked that
Now he
up.
can catch the hard interception, but the easy shit he can't catch.
Told you, man, ain't that good, bro. I told you that. They ain't that good, man.
Alright.
To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line.
Came through, though.
Nah, for real. Yeah. Yes. All right, I do it.
On the move.
All right, I do what I said.
Pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry up. The option look. Quick toss. Looking for the end zone.
Bullshit, man. What's they doing, man?
Okay.
Nice
Two
job by the offense
celebrations.
going down the field.
Right? See that? You see what I'm saying? Nigga possessed. You see that? Look at this nigga climbing on the walls with no... Come on, bro. I told you that, man. They played me this whole game, man. And they got rocked, too. Yo, leave that alone, man.
Lining up to add another.
Yeah, we don't know. Nah.
Georgia Tech.
You look, did you play it or was that a sim?
No, it was a sim.
Oh, yeah.
Fair sim, man. I told her I work at 3. I'll be home at 3.
Yeah.
They send that motherfucker at me. So I thought communication was key, right?
I mean, it depends, man. Who you talking to, you know? Nah, I feel you. I'll be tripping. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I'm tripping. Don't sit my shit, nigga. I can find you. I can find you.
About to run you out of timeouts and shit.
Okay, nigga, you running that fucking weak ass shit, nigga. Ain't no timeout. One play touchdown. You. See?
You want to score?
See? Look at that. That's all right, bro. Do what you gotta do.
Trying to score.
Man, I don't know why.
Shit.
No, you ain't. Yeah. Nah, dude, it good, man. Play your game. If you get a fumble, I run that mug back.
Christian McCaffrey back here.
yardage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
39.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
I see that.
Quickly out to the tight end.
First.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. Powers through the defender. Got the first down and more. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
Hey, bro, you block, bro.
This time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Put it down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play...
This nigga runs straight down to the fucking locker, bro.
I'll let you in, bro. You out there.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Yo, it is beyond frustrating.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no way them niggas can stick him, bro. My nigga got a Hall of Fame takeoff. Your nigga's right next to him. That nigga speeds like 91. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Yeah.
I don't even care about that shit. That shit don't phase these guys.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left
Shut
on
up.
the clock.
Damn, bro, this is weak.
Line on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot.
This nigga stopped running. This nigga, does he got the ball or no?
That deep ball was right on the
Oh,
money.
that was weak. I hate that shit. This was weak. Fucking, that's weak. That shit's weak to me.